Welcome to Admin Setup Upload Types. We'll first go to the Admin tab, scroll down, select Upload Types, and upload type is basically just a description of the uploaded document that you just uploaded from your workstation or server into Atom. And there's several ways you can do that, and we explain how that works in document storage. You have your uploads for your return uploads, your client uploads, your company uploads, and your user uploads. And I'll show you real quickly where the uploads are. The one that we normally focus in on is the return upload. So if I go to my search, pull up Michelle Bishop, I view her file, scroll down in my return information section and upload return documents. And right here, upload type. So for business type, for Michelle, it's business type tax preparation. These are the upload types I've gone and customized. I have check stub, credit card receipt, IRS notices, other, reviewer documents, signature documents, and tax return. So if I now go back to admin and upload types, and these are filtered by business type. So if I just look at my business type tax preparation, here I have, and I'm looking at just focusing, if I just focus on my return uploads, I got my check stub, my credit card receipt, IRS notices, reviewer documents, signature documents, and tax return. I believe there was one other one called other there, but if you look, there's a category called, there's a business type called all business types. And if you see down here under return uploads, I believe I have an other. Did I go by it? Maybe I don't have an other. Anyways, under all business types, it would basically, if there was a category labeled all business types under return upload, oh, there's other right there. It's going to go across all your business types, not just one, not just tax preparation or bookkeeping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to create some upload types under business type bookkeeping, because we don't have any right now. So say I'd have payroll documents that my client sends to me, and I want to categorize them and say I don't want to have to type a description every time I upload something, so I'm using an upload type to quickly identify my most common uploads. And now the upload type category is going to be, again, here's the 4 categories. I'm going to do return upload, which I just showed you where those are located. Here's the inactive button again. Once you start using an upload type, if you want to remove it, how you do that is make it inactive. Here's the business type. I'm going to categorize this strictly as a bookkeeping. And if it's required, in this case, it's not required, but required usually only comes into play for my client upload, say for Social Security cards or IDs related typically to business type tax preparation, and I'd like to gather that information for every one of my clients, so I mark those as required, so I am prompted when the client comes in that Adam actually notifies me to let me know that I need to gather a Social Security card or an ID for that client. So in this case, it's not required. Confidential, we'll cover that in a minute. What that is, I can have an upload type that is strictly confidential, so only the administrator can see that upload type, and that normally probably would come into play typically with my my user uploads for my employees. So say if there's certain notices, like unemployment notices I'm receiving for that employee, I may want to log it and upload it into their file, but maybe I don't want them to see it. Anyway, you would tag that type of upload type as confidential, and only the administrator could see that. It works exactly the same as your task types confidential tag. So in this case, I'm going to save this. I'll create another one. We can call it 940 or unemployment documents. Again, return upload, bookkeeping business type, And let's just say I have I want to put down confidential upload, just in case there's something that I want to put in there and I don't want anyone else to see. I'll label it bookkeeping and label it confidential. Now if I go back to my bookkeeping client, which is X-Tax, and I go into the X-Tax, which is bookkeeping, right here, business type bookkeeping, I view, come under my upload return documents. In my drop down right here, I have my other. As you recall, other was all business types, so other will show up across every single business type. Here's my payroll documents, my unemployment documents I just created, and my confidential upload. So this is very useful filtering by business type, so you don't have all your uploads. So say, for example, tax return. I wouldn't want tax return associated with my bookkeeping clients. It wouldn't make sense. So it's very nice to have them grouped based on what kind of business type it is. So if all I do is, again, to upload, which is kind of a review under document storage, I just label it payroll documents. I can put in an additional description if I'd like, and then I just save it. And it will upload in 1 second here. And now to show you a quick example of the additional upload types, let me go back to admin, upload types, and I'll go back to bookkeeping. Say, for example, I wanted something that was a client upload. So say, let's see, driver's license. And this is going to be a client upload and strictly tied into bookkeeping. Save it. Now if I were to go back to that client, X-Tax, under bookkeeping, and my client uploads are right here in the client information section under upload client documents. And my view right here, I have some other info. I have some other things scattered in here, but there's driver's license. I just threw in there to show you how that works under upload type. Another category, if I go under my name, my user, so I have user uploads, and right here would be my upload types for my under user pages. I have a CAF, my CPEs, employment packets, other P10 registrations, W-2s. Another upload type are my company. So if I click on admin and go to company under uploads, here you could store your lease agreements, contracts, however you have it. I have unemployment issues, W-2s. You get to create that, and it's all done under admin and upload types. And right in here, I would select the category, client upload, or here's a company upload. And the business types wouldn't come into play for the company or for the user uploads. They're only going to come into play for the client uploads and the return uploads, because those are specific tied to a client and a business type. Your company and your user are not tied to a business type. And then again, the required are probably most likely going to be just for the IDs on the client uploads, and that's only if that's something that you want to make sure you're prompted that the ID is not in the client file. Then Adam will actually inform you of that. So if I just hit ID spouse, I hit the edit field, I select required, save it. Now when that client gets checked in, I would be prompted that that ID is not there if in actuality that the ID spouse is not actually in the client file. That's all I have for admin upload types. Thank you.